We are now going to discuss the group discussion part of the course. As you can see, the group discussion is worth 15% of your total grade. And we'll scroll down to this section. Notice that there's an asterisk here, but we'll get to that in a second. The class discussions will require abstract thinking of content covered throughout the course. We will see that the first class discussion, which we'll get to in a little bit, involves some kind of heavy math concepts, but they're not too difficult. It's things that we've learned in actually Math 243, at least for the first class discussion. But they're a little complicated. But it'll make sense of a few things that maybe you didn't learn in the previous math class. This is one of the requirements in the course that have due dates before the end of the term. So you'll notice that the first class discussion is due in week 3 of the term. The class discussion can be found in MyLabs Plus. Like everything else, pretty much everything is on. I believe that, yeah, everything is on MyLabs Plus for the course, or you'll just be doing it on your own outside of MyLabs Plus. But involving websites and places that the class will be located, MyLabs Plus is pretty much the only place you really need to be. Each class discussion will require you to compose a main post in the beginning of the respective week and reply to at least 2 posts by the end of the respective week. See week blank, in this case 3 for the first one, week 3 group discussion under the discussions tab of MyLabs Plus for more details. So, and the asterisk, notice there's an asterisk with the labs. We'll get to that in the next video. Asterisk represents the group. Well, it says right here, the group discussions and labs are the only requirements for the course that have due dates before the end of the term. So everything else besides group discussions and labs will be due at the end of the term. So let's go to, all right, let's imagine that we just logged back into MyLabs Plus. And so we're at course home. Now the way we get to the discussions form is right here on this tab right here, discussions. And you'll notice that there is a icebreaker. The icebreaker is, you'll click on it and it says, please introduce yourself, share a few things about yourself, and then explain the reason you are taking this course. This is due the first week of the term. I really want this to be done at the beginning of the term so we kind of get an idea who's in the course and we can kind of introduce ourselves and kind of just break the ice, all right? And it'll give me an idea of what sort of applications I can maybe apply to your interests. So that's one good thing about the icebreaker also. So I want that done as soon as possible, beginning of the term. So week 3 group discussion. This is the week 3 group discussion. I would highly suggest watching the lecture videos I uploaded on the section 8.1 and 8.2 before starting your main post. This is going to give you some hints on what's expected from this class discussion based off of what was in this video, and you'll see once you watch these videos. And I'll explain the videos, lecture videos later, but they're pretty self-explanatory. So you'll be submitting one main post by July 20th by midnight, which is like Sunday starting week 3. And then, so this is going to be the main post that you'll be answering these questions down here about. So the week 3 class discussion prompt, there's 3 questions down here. That's what you'll be answering for your main post, these 3 questions. Then you'll be replying by the the due date is a week after the main post. You'll be replying to 2 posts from a student or an instructor, myself, and that should be you should expand on the ideas of what was discussed in the person's main post and discuss differences between your thoughts and theirs and explain why you agree or disagree. So that's kind of the main idea of how the week discussions would be. And you'll notice that I'll upload at least one other group discussion later in the term. So please let me know if you have any questions about the group discussions, and I thank you.